Ipoh is the heart of Perak State. It is located 205 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur. It is the fourth largest city in Malaysia. This is Jalan Panglima Bukit Gantang Wahab, one of the main streets in the Ipoh Heritage Trail. The population in Ipoh is approximately 700,000 people. The architecture in Ipoh is greatly influenced by the neoclassical style during the colonization of the British. The people of Ipoh start their day off early preparing meals. The famous Ipoh chicken rice and other delicacies has put Ipoh on the map for tourist destinations. The Kinta River is the source of life and resources for the community in Ipoh. It is where tin mining was first discovered in Ipoh. Ipoh became a major supplier of tin during the late 1800s. Ipoh in 1877. In 1893, Ipoh became the local administrator. The community in Ipoh were originally populated by the Chu Malays. During the British colonization, Chinese immigrants were brought in for manual labor to work the tin mines. Chinese immigrants were brought in from the Fujian province of China. One of them was Fu Chung Yit. Fu Chung Yit came from Fuzhou to Penang at the age of 14. He worked in a small shop house in Penang. Three years later, he moved to Ipoh. He settled in Batu Gajah and worked as an apprentice. He worked under Fu Chun Chun, a wealthy tin miner and businessman, and in the later years he started his own tin mining business. He then built his own mansion along the Kuala Kangsar Road, displaying his successful and wealthy life. The architecture that Fu Chung Yit follows is the British colonial style. They are generally symmetrical on both sides. The spaces within the building are organized in geometrical shapes. The building generally follows a column grid structural system. This is the circulation within the museum. With the influence of Chinese culture, a courtyard was present in the building, located right in the middle of the building. These are the ornaments present in the building: the olive leaf of Greek style, the wreath, and the keystone. These are the features of the building elements: the floor, the doors and windows, the columns, the stairs, and the roof. The ownership of the building changes over the years. In 1950, the building was sold to the Perak state government. In 1957, the building was used as the head office for Home Guard Perak State. In 1989, there were plans to build the first museum in Ipoh. In 1991, the interior of the building was modified, and in 1992, the building was launched as a museum and named as the Museum Darul Rizwan. Introducing the Darul Rizwan Museum. The museum sits on a 4-acre land with trees framing it and forming a picturesque setup like a painting of architecture and the landscape. The museum is generally of neoclassical architecture, a style that's common among most heritage buildings in Ipoh. The museum building was formerly a mansion built by a rich tin miner. Ornaments were typical among rich tin miners at that time as it signifies wealth and sovereignty. The ornaments are located on the windows, on the pediments and the arches, and the columns. In the interior currently, there are no ornaments. Plasterboards are put up as walls with exhibitions set up on them.